Hi, I'm the R.C. Ramming, 9th degree black belt, adjunct faculty member at the College of the Bahamas. I teach a Judo and Jiu-Jitsu course there, and the students have gone on to create a reality TV show as a class project. I hope you enjoy it. So welcome to the Mule's Pasta Judo Jiu-Jitsu Wrestling League.
What is your name?
Lano Francis.
What is your alias fight name?
Counter Panther.
What is your strategy for winning?
And counter moves our opponents. Try to win at least.
Lano's opponent appears to have him in a chokehold from the guard. He's using a lapel choke, but his hands aren't deep enough. So Lano pulls away. They're out of bounds. The action is reset. Again, they go after. This time, Lano attempts a choke in the guard. This is not good because all his opponent has to do is push with his legs, and Lano will be unsuccessful in executing the choke. If your opponent has both hooks in, you are at a disadvantage. One of the reasons in starting this novice league in this way is to teach people that they can survive someone attempting to choke them even from a disadvantaged position. Here we see Lano actually avoiding the choke for some time. He's always a good sport about things. So introducing Marvin McKenzie. Marvin is a technician by any way, shape, and form. Here we see him going after the arm bar. The arm bar is an important technique in Jiu-Jitsu. It can be executed at many different angles. It involves straightening the arm out, and the opponent must tap once the arm is straight. Let's watch that technique again. Marvin fakes for the back mount, comes around, brings the feet over the head. His opponent tries to escape, no good. Marvin sits into the position and executes the lock. Marvin has a great future ahead in MMA. In this sequence, Marvin attempts to pass the guard and is almost successful. He pins his opponent's leg to the ground, he gets a knee over, he starts to pass, the opponent grabs him with his legs in the half guard and sweeps him at his balance point.
Hey,
Marvin McKenzie.
what is your alias fight name?
Gentle Fist.
What is your strategy for winning?
My strategy for winning, I guess, is just to get them in the arm bar or choke or something as quick as possible. Make them down.
Getting a choke or an arm bar is never easy. This is because the opponent attempts to keep you trapped between his legs. Now, this fighter, who Marvin is fighting, keeps going from a closed guard to an open guard. Marvin has the possibility of escape by shooting back, but his experience doesn't allow him to see that. So what's happening is that they're stalled in the guard for a long time. The name of the game in Jiu-Jitsu is patience. Patience and more patience. Training outside of the dojo is equally as important as training in the dojo. Alexandria practices the arm bar here against one of her teammates. This technique can be done from several positions. Here we see Marvin now doing the same technique from the rear. Physical conditioning is also important. Students practice inchworms, lunges, and butt kickers, various forms of exercise to improve the conditioning. They also practice punching with weights. Training is a lot of fun. In mixed martial arts, you get to practice boxing, as well as throwing, and as well as grappling. Here we see a self-defense technique executed by Sean. Many fights end up on the ground, so it's important to have good skill in ground fighting. Here we see the choke being practiced over and over again. The advantage of Jiu-Jitsu technology or techniques is that they can be applied against larger opponents. Here we see Alexandria learning how to throw a larger opponent, in this case Sean. Sean's a great sport. Here we also see him being thrown by Marvin. All the falling is done on safety mats, and all of the fighting is done on safety mats, so no one gets injured. Specialized falling methods are taught as well. Partners take turns. Alexandria faces off against her opponent. She attempts to strangle with a rear clothing choke. The opponent rolls about, and Alexandria struggles for control with her legs. It's very important to get the hooks in. Again, she fights for the dominant position. Here she has her opponent in a side control. She holds for 10 seconds and scores the point. Finally, she must now avoid being scored upon. Here she reverses the position and goes to the mount position and attempts a choking technique. She is successful.
During the match,
I had all kind of adrenaline rushes through me. I just was so excited and pumped and just trying to do all the techniques that I practiced earlier in class.
how did you feel after the match?
I feel overwhelmed that I finally won my first match. It's like an exciting moment.